Hey guys, my name is Ryan.
And my name is Muskip.
And welcome to Overwatch Central, and today we thought we'd bring you a special episode of Central Combos. So instead of going over a specific hero composition, we want to talk about the team as a whole. Miska and I both play and watch a lot of Overwatch, maybe even too much sometimes, and we try and learn from other people but also discover combos, strategies and synergies on our own. And recently we've had this little success in our games using a very simple way of building a team comp. This video will break down our rather simple tricks and show you how to make the best of them. During this weekend's beta stress test, you'll be able to try out these tips and tricks on your own, so make sure to let us know how it goes for you, and hopefully we'll see you in the beta.
So moving on, let's talk about the main concept of this team composition, or combo if you will. We need to start off by taking a look at the hero classes available for us. Offense, defense, tank and support. Now, the main idea around this strategy of ours is very simple. If you're attacking, pick 2 offense heroes, 2 tanks and 2 supports. If you're defending, pick 2 defense heroes, 2 tanks and 2 supports. Simple, isn't it? This type of composition makes sure that your team is ready to face most class compositions and that you have a solid lineup for whichever side of the map you're starting on.
The next thing you want to think about are the maps and hero switching. Different heroes are good for different parts of the maps available in Overwatch. Not only do you need to take your team's pick into consideration when trying to set up a good hero lineup, but also what map you're playing on. We'll be going over these in more detail regarding maps in our map analysis series, which is starting very soon. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Secondly, you need to think about switching heroes as a match is progressing. If you're having team composition problems and feel a switch is necessary, then switching to another hero in the same hero class is usually a good idea. However, this doesn't mean that you should just switch to one of the other heroes in that class every single time. Instead, you should prioritize countering the enemy team. But it's definitely worth mentioning that you should always have a tank and always have a support at least. So all in all, if your composition isn't working, look at the enemy team and counter accordingly. But consider picking a hero in the same class pool as your current class to not cause imbalance to your team's lineup.
So why does this work then? Why has using such a simple strategy turned out to be efficient? To be brutally honest, the lack of communication and coordination in non-partied up teams help you a lot in this case. People will be picking whatever they want to play first. That's why you work with your team and ask them to reconsider their picks and give your teammates advice on who they should play as instead. Discuss within the team to improve and make sure you got the best lineup possible. This helps a lot in solo pub games for sure, or just whenever you don't have a party of 6 people to play with. But remember, this strategy is a base for your team to work with. Don't feel limited to 2 of each appropriate hero class. Sometimes you will need to think outside the box. This combo has certainly worked for the majority of games we've played, but is by no means the most efficient and best way to play Overwatch. A solid base and composition balance is there, the rest is up to you.
So like most strategies and combos, you need to apply them when appropriate. There are times where setting up a standard team like this just wouldn't work. For example, me and Miska got put against an enemy team that had 3 Torbjorns and we just couldn't pierce that defense. Another thing that would cause problems is due to changes in the enemy team. If your team has set up a strong but somewhat immobile line of defense, you'll need to be ready to change heroes if the enemy team starts going for a more aggressive flanking lineup. Genji, Tracer, Reaper for example. In the end, this is what Overwatch is all about. Dynamic, fast and well-timed hero switching as and when appropriate.
Indeed, and make sure to try out all the 21 heroes this weekend if you're one of the many people actually who get accepted into the beta stress test. All heroes will be available to be played on King's Row, Hanamura and Watchpoint Gibraltar.
Hopefully we'll have a video about the beta coming soon, but for now, thank you very much for watching this video. We hope you've learned something. Again, try not to take the composition too seriously. It's more of a template than a composition for you to use as you get into grips with the game. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more Overwatch content as it's coming out, but until next time, take care and we will see you then.